Horoscope for Libra, Sunday, 24 May 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Libra, the universe smiles at you with an energy that feels like a breath of fresh air after a long day of suffocating heat. You feel that lightness in the air, that feeling that, finally, the pieces of the puzzle that you had so hard to fit into begin to line up without forcing anything. It's like the cosmos gives you a wild card, a little truce where harmony isn't something you have to build with effort, but something that just wraps you up. That harmony that floats in the environment is immediately reflected in your own presence. When you wake up, you notice that your body, that temple of balance that you strive so hard to maintain, feels in a special tune. Since there are no planets directly passing through your identity today, the energy of your own sign, Libra, takes command. You feel a natural need for everything around you to be aesthetic, balanced, and smooth. It is as if, when you look in the mirror before leaving home, you perceive a new clarity in your gaze, a physical disposition that does not seek the intensity of combat, but the grace of fluid movement. Your vitality today does not come from a frantic impulse, but from a serene stability, from that ability of yours to find the center even when the outside world seems to spin too fast. Bringing this energy of expansion to the ground of your achievements and your sustenance, prepare yourself, for the sky is unfolding a tapestry of extraordinary opportunities for you. With Venus and Jupiter transiting your 10th house, the area of visibility and professional realization, you feel as if you are under a focus of golden light. Imagine that you're in the middle of a virtual meeting, maybe reviewing that email you've been postponing, and suddenly, you get a notice that leaves you breathless. A recognition, a compliment from a superior, or confirmation that a project that you've put your whole heart into has been accepted. You feel a pleasant heat rising up your chest, an expansion in the sternum that makes your back straighten. It's Jupiter's energy expanding your professional horizons, giving you the confidence to shine. However, this abundance does not come from nothing. It comes from a profound transformation. While in the public you shine, in the private, in your shared resources, and in those bonds where trust is the currency of exchange, Mars and Uranus in your house 8 are moving the structures. You may experience a sudden change in debt management, or perhaps an electrical idea, almost like a spark, will make you see a new way to invest or manage what others share with you. It is an intense, almost electric energy that forces you to leave behind old forms of dependence. At the same time, the presence of Scorpio in your home too asks you to be strategic and deep. It's not just about winning more, it's about understanding the root of your material security. Don't settle for the surface. Look for depth, analyze your accounts with the precision of a detective, because the real wealth today lies in your ability to transform the crisis into opportunity. If we look now toward your daily well-being, heaven asks for a conscious pause. Although your physical energy is stable, the presence of Pisces in your home of routines and health invites you to more intuitive and less regulatory care. You may feel today that your body asks for something different from the usual discipline, perhaps the craving for a meal that will comfort your soul, something warm and soft instead of the strict diet you had planned. It's not a lack of will. It's that your system is processing the need for fluidity. If you feel a slight heaviness or disconnection from your schedules, don't punish yourself. Use it as a signal to implement preventive maintenance. Maybe it's time to leave your phone out of the bedroom so your mind can dive into that ocean of calm that Pisces offers you. A hot shower, the sound of water falling, can be the perfect ritual to clean up the accumulated stress and allow your routine to be a shelter, not a jail. If we enter the complex and fascinating world of your bonds, energy becomes denser and more transformative. This is where magic and challenge meet. On the one hand, you have the intensity of Pluto in your house 5, which can make your passions, your romances, or even your relationship with your creative projects feel almost magnetic, almost inevitable. But on the other hand, the presence of Saturn and Neptune in your house 7 puts you in front of a mirror of reality. You might feel a subtle tension, like a little knot in your throat, when you have an outstanding conversation with someone important. You may feel that there is a border you need to mark, or that Neptune's confusion makes you doubt others' intentions. Don't be afraid of this friction. It is not lovelessness or distancing. It is the need to build relationships with real foundations. If you feel that a WhatsApp message remains in sight, or that there is prolonged silence in a call, don't interpret it as a void, but as a space for Saturn's structure to show you where you end up and where the other begins. The transformation that Mars and Uranus bring to your most intimate ties is preparing you for a much more authentic and less dependent delivery. On the plane of your intellectual and spiritual growth, the cosmos has lit a bright light. With the Sun and Mercury in your house 9, your mind is a borderless explorer. It's an ideal day for that mental click you've been waiting for. You may be reading a book, listening to a podcast, or just watching a documentary, and suddenly an idea hits you with the force of a revelation. It's like a piece of information fits perfectly into something you learned years ago. You feel an amazing clarity of mind, as if the fog had dissipated. Your ability to understand complex concepts or to plan trips and higher education is at its peak. However, do not ignore the voice of the moon in the 12th house. Though your logical mind is expanding, your inner world asks for introspection. You may have very vivid dreams, or in a moment of absolute silence, you may receive an answer that does not come from logic, but from purest intuition. Listen to those whispers, because in the silence of your 12th house is where the truths are kept that your rational mind is not yet ready to process. If you feel that you need to do a ritual today, I propose one of empowerment to take advantage of the great fluidity of your harmonic aspects. Since the sky gives you clarity and expansion, we will anchor that energy into your work or study environment. Find a small object that represents your success. It can be a bright coin, a small crystal, or even an image that inspires you. Place it in a visible place on your work table or on your desk, where sunlight can touch it during the day. As you place it, take a deep breath and visualize how that sunlight enters the object and expands throughout your room, illuminating your ideas and your projects. This act will serve as a physical anchor for the abundance that the cosmos is facilitating today. Keep this object there for at least 7 days, or until you feel that that new project or idea has begun to materialize solidly. At the end of this period, you can keep it in a special place in your home as a reminder of your own power. For today, I propose the yellow color. You don't need to buy anything new. Maybe it's the detail of a notebook, the color of a cup of coffee, or even change your mobile's wallpaper to an amber or gold tone. Yellow will help connect with the energy of the Sun and Mercury in your 9th home, fostering mental clarity and the joy of learning. If you have something of this color nearby, use it as a reminder that your mind is a fertile and light-filled field. Remember that the most important thing is not the object itself, but the intention you place in your heart when choosing it. Trust that every step you take today, however small it may seem, is bringing you closer to the most radiant and balanced version of yourself. Have a nice day, dear Libra. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.